Hey everyone, it's Tina from Tina's Crafty Crochet again, and today we're going to work on the half double crochet. And this is a swatch. It's 5 stitches wide, 5 rows high, and there's also a foundation half double crochet stitch to start, and this is done with the chain, and then do 1 row. So we are going to start with the chain start, and we're going to make a slip knot, and we're going to tighten it on our hook, and we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how many stitches we want, but we're doing a half double, so let's chain 6, and then we're going to yarn over and go through the second hump from your hook in the back, yarn over, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. So the half double is you yarn over, go through your stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. You have 3, and then you yarn over and pull through 3. This happens to be one of my favorite stitches. It just flows really easy for me, and you get more height than you do the single crochet, and so your projects seem to go a little faster. I love patterns that use the half double. Now, we're at the end. We have our 5 stitches. We're going to chain 1 and turn our work, and you see this right here. This is our secret loop or extra loop that is made with the half double, and this you can utilize to make all kinds of neat little patterns in your project. But I will do a couple more rows of just regular half double before we utilize that 3rd loop. So we're going to yarn over, go into the first one, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3. So yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, all 3. That is 3 right there, and then this is 4. And always make sure to look at your pattern and make sure if they want you to do, you know, like back loop only, front loop only. If it doesn't give those instructions, then you go through both loops of the V. Alright, so this is row 2. We're going to chain up, and we're going to do a 3rd row of just normal half double. So we're going to yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, and pull through all 3. And the more you get comfortable with your hook and yarn and how you hold it, it varies from person to person. The quicker you will be. But it's not like a speedy race. This is, you know, like an art form. So you want your project to come out, you know, beautiful and everything. So if you mess up, you just, you know, frog it. Just pull it out and try it again. And as long as you're consistent, you can pretty much get away with anything in crochet. So now what we're going to do, this is the, we're going to call that the back side, and this is the front side. No, this is the back. My bad. So we're going to chain 1, and we're going to yarn over, and we're going to go through this 3rd bar right here, and stick our hook in, and then yarn over and pull up a loop and finish it just like a regular half double. And then we're going to go into the next one and yarn over, pull up a loop, and go through all 3. And we're going to do this all the way across, which is only 5 stitches in this swatch. And we have 1 more. Sometimes the end one is hard to find, but it's especially with this pink here. There it is. And stick my hook right in there. Pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through. Okay, now we are going to chain one. And do you see what that did there? It made it look braided across. So what we'll do is we'll just do regular half doubles. Because you only want the braids on the front side of your work. Alright. Do you see the difference? Okay. And that is the half double. And that was with the chain start. And I'm going to frog this. It's super easy. I almost knocked my water off the table. That would have been messy. And now we are going to start with the foundation half double. And just like always, you know, you make a slip knot. You tighten it on your hook. And we are going to chain two. Then we're going to yarn over. And we are going to go into the hump of the first chain. Yarn over, pull up a loop. Chain one. And you're going to stick your thumb and forefinger on that chain. Because this is your base chain. This is what the base of your product, or scarf, pattern, whatever you're working on is going to be the bottom edge. And then we're going to yarn over and pull through all three. So we'll yarn over, go through 2 loops of your base stitch, pull up a loop, chain 1, yarn over, and pull through all 3. Yarn over, go through 2 loops of like your V. See how it's starting to make the V at the bottom? Pull up a loop, chain 1, yarn over, and pull through all 3. And that made 3, so let's do 2 more. And if you do your chain too tight, sometimes it's hard to get your next stitch in there. But, you know, if you just use your thumbnail or finger, you know, you can work it in. Okay, so we're going to yarn over, go through the 2 loops of your base, pull up a stitch, chain 1, and then yarn over and pull through all 3. And that is 5. And then it's just like with regular half double crochet, you chain 1 and turn. And then you yarn over, go through your first stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3. And then you just keep going. And that is 2 rows, and you didn't have to chain and then do a row and then turn and do the other row. I really like the foundation stitch better. Sometimes it takes me a little longer, especially when working on big projects, but I really like the way it looks compared to chaining. This is a chain start, and this is the foundation start. Okay, next up, we'll be tackling the double crochet. Hope to see you back then.